For those of you that are exclusively second channel viewers, this may come as news to you, but I have moved to Japan. About a month ago now, it's been a fair bit. And so today, in Japan, is the release date of BT10, and I'm well aware that English is just getting BT8 this weekend, I'm pretty sure. So that's a meta that I've entirely just skipped on, because I arrived here during BT9, and then the Jesmon starter deck came out like the week that I came here, and I basically just picked that up, built it, and I've just been only playing Jesmon ever since. And lo and behold, this expansion contains support for that very Jesmon. So the set itself, Japanese Digimon boxes are much smaller, by the way. Like, this is quite thin. The set itself has, 113 cards. There's mostly Cross Wars focus, as you can see by this Shoutmon on the front. I do love the little drill in the back, though, you know me. And aside from that, you basically just have, I think, a box topper on the top. As you can see here by the ratios, we have 3 secrets, 10 supers, 26 rares, 30 uncommons, and 44 commons. And the secrets, of course, are the Jesmon, the Shoutmon King mode, as well as the final Omnimon, I believe, or does the Alfamon count as the last? Because I don't really remember. But anyway, Japanese boxes don't even have, so let's put the 2 of them aside. I'll just put these 2 aside for now. We'll go slowly through the first one, and then the other 2 all in the same video, because I'm kind of done with dragging these videos out for no reason, as I used to. So they don't even have any like protective plastic on these boxes. It's just literally like a little bit of tape here, and I think on the sides too, so you literally just remove the tape and you're good to go. Wait, I think it's just the front tape. Yeah, never mind, it's just literally the tape on the front, and then you can prop up the top over here like so. Put this in here, so you have this nice little display up top, and then here you have these little flaps that you can remove as to use them as dividers, which I really like about Japanese boxes for all TCGs. And you get a box topper, which comes with, of course, a full art Tamer from the sets. These are all the Cross Wars Tamers, which is pretty cool. So let's open it up and see which one we get. I think they all go for similar prices from what I saw. Like, this set so far in terms of singles today on release day is quite cheap. And ooh, nice. So we have a full art, and it is foil, Kudo Taiki. So this is the protagonist of Cross Wars, and of course for the Cross Heart deck, he's quite necessary as well. So that's quite nice. We do have 3 boxes, so we'll probably pull more of these nice little full art Tamers. So let's get into it. Japanese packs are much smaller as well. So we have 6 cards per pack, so you can see it's a lot thinner. And I think you get about 4 hits per box, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get it. Ooh, we have the memory gauge. So I think they stopped doing this in English, but honestly, I always really like them for hand shuffling purposes. So definitely quite nice. I'm quite happy about that. The design is really cool too. And so as you can see, the pack distribution is like, we have what? 1 common, 2 common, 3 common, 4 common, 1 uncommon, and Jesmon GX secret right off the bat. Oh my god. This is like the most expensive card that's like not a parallel, actually. I had to take a picture because this is kind of funny. So Jesmon GX from the very first pack is honestly pretty hilarious. So this thing says it can evolve over a Royal Knight level 6 for 5 cost, or just evolves over level 6 for 5 cost as well. It's a level 7. When it evolves, you choose from your hand or your trash a Royal Knight that is 13 cost or lower and put it to the bottom of his Digivolution sources, and then you take the unevolve ability of that card and you activate it, and then you blitz. So you can just put the starter deck Jesmon and you use his unevolve. Well, unevolve he has blitz, doesn't he? But you can use, for example, like the Jesmon X antibody and just like use that effect, and then, you know, then blitz with it too. And then on both players' turns, as long as you have a Royal Knight in his sources, then he gets Piercing, Blocker, and then for each Royal Knight in his sources, he also gets Security Attack +1. So just, you know, the whole shebang. So it's a beautiful looking card, very nicely textured as well, so I'm quite happy about that. This basically pays for the box already. Like, boxes are pretty cheap in Japanese. I think they go for like 3,000 something yen. Like, I think I paid just over 10k yen for all 3 of these boxes, which is pretty good. So yeah, I read through all the cards this morning as well. We have a new memory boost in here as well for yellow, which is quite cool. And then quite a lot of cool purple support too. So I think I'll put the commons and the rares over here. I mean, sorry, the commons and uncommons over here. And then we'll blitz through the other stuff as we go. Alright, so we have another... this is the... Okay, so some of them are rule cards, I guess. They're not all memory gauges. Bunbun Ken, this is interestingly named. This is the Troopmon, so there's a lot of the support for this Bakura-like archetype or whatever it's called. And we have this thing. Then we have the Skull Knightmon, big axe mode. A lot of Skull Knightmon support in this set. I was reading through everything earlier as well. Actually seems pretty damn good too. Well, we have this Cannondramon. This is pretty cool. It's a blocker and it like unsuspends when it beats something, and it also makes itself active when you evolve over it. And then we have a Tamer, which is the Amono Yu. So this is the support for the new purple archetype. And honestly, from the Tamers, I was most impressed by this one myself. It just seemed really good because it like pushes out extra card draw and also reduces the the play cost of your stuff. So like the gimmick of this set is like all the cross heart stuff. And so the cross heart stuff basically like reduces play cost if you have specific cards you can put from either your Tamers or your hand or your like from your field or your hand, and then also you can put them from your Tamers by the Tamer effect, which is quite interesting. So we have some good stuff over here. Alright, this is the Baristamon. So a lot of different colors go into Shoutmon. And then we have as weird as it is, an uncommon Beelzemon, which is, like, it's cool. It's a good Beelzemon, and it's used in the Shoutmon deck here too. But it's just weird to see him not be a secret, basically. And then this is the option for Shoutmon. So you choose and use one of the following two, but if you have a Shoutmon X5 named Digimon on your field, you use both. So first effect is if you have a cross heart named Digimon, or sorry, if you cross heart like type Digimon, then get security attack +1 to one of your Digimon, or give it to that cross heart Digimon, and then you draw 2. So if you have a Shoutmon X5, then you do both, which is quite cool. Yeah, like I was reading through the set. I think Yellow got some cool stuff in this set to kind of like stop the aggression from all the OTK decks, because that's really what this meta is plagued with right now, is like all the OTK decks, to be honest. Did we pull one? No, but we pulled something still very, very good. We got a Talmon as well. This is more yellow support for the Renamon deck, which I think is honestly pretty sick. Put the commons away. And then we have Gankumon X Antibody. So this is a Gankumon, but it's actually Jesmon support. So he evolves from a Gankumon for 1, but otherwise from a level 5 he evolves for 4. And he's a blocker, and when he evolves, you choose a Sistermon from your trash, and you can play it without paying its cost. And if you have a Gankumon in the sources of this Digimon, or if you have a Sistermon in play, then until the end of your opponent's next turn, all of your Digimon get +2k DP, and they cannot be bounced back to hand or returned to the deck or minus DP'd by your opponent's card effects, which is really, really good. So this is going to be played in the Jesmon deck for sure, because it's just cool, like, protection effect. So honestly, very good SR to pull. All we're missing now is the actual Jesmon. Yeah, like literally just the Jesmon himself. I have Healing Therapy. This card's quite funny, so basically it gives everything, or gives 3 of your opponent's Digimon -1 security attack, which is quite strong. Let's see. Oh, I really like this. The Balmon. I remember really liking him as a kid, so that's nice to see back as well. New Digitamon. So this is the Baby Domon. Once per turn, if your opponent has 2 or more Digimon, you draw 1 on attack, which is cool. And then we have the Green Tamer. Here's the one from Ghost Games, so she's a memory tamer. And when your level 5 or greater Angolamon Digimon attacks, you can rest this tamer to choose an opponent's choose an opponent's 5000 DP or lower Digimon and rest it. So honestly, pretty good for memory tamer as well. I mean, it's not Mimi, but like it's kind of hard to top Mimi in my opinion. So I think they're doing a good job with what they have. Let's put it that way. All right, looks like only one memory gauge type in this. This is the TV, the high definition, high vision monitor mon, which is quite cool. And we have the Parumon, and then the Green Tamer. So Senjiro. So it's basically lets you play a Ballistamon for free. So basically either from hand or from under one of your Tamers, you can choose a Ballistamon, and without paying its cost, you play it. And then during your turn, if you have a Cross Heart trait Digimon when it's played, you can rest this Tamer to get a memory. So it's actually pretty good, I guess, if you're playing green Cross Heart. So I mean, I really don't know what the decks want to do for the time being, because these cards just released, so I don't really, I just read them this morning. But the blue stuff looks pretty good. The blue stuff I'm actually kind of considering playing. Gran del Sol, I guess this is how you want to say it in English. This card's quite cool. It's just basically like rest one of your opponent's things and then bounce it back to deck, so that's quite cool. Then we have the Gurs Gamamon. So this has like Bane, and then it like turns into a Gamamon if it dies, which is quite sick. So pretty well-designed card, I would say. Pretty well-designed. Alright, moving forward, we're starting to see some dupes. This is pretty cool, the Tinkermon. This Tinkermon says when you play it, you choose an opponent's Digimon that is level 5 or lower, and give it security attack -1 until end of the next turn. So I think that's quite cool, to be honest. Then we have the Nene, so this is the Justimon support. Oh no, sorry, she's the like Nightmon, Xmon, etc. support, so pretty cool. She was quite a notable character, I remember, back in Cross Wars. So I only watched a little bit of Cross Wars, honestly. That's like one of the series didn't watch as much, but then they had that one episode where like everyone came back, and I think everyone like collectively watched that because it was really sick. And we have, oh, this is the Sanzomon. So there's like a huge, like a whole line, I think, like level 4, 5, 6 that just like is minus security attack on your opponent's Digimon. Like it's all about doing that. So I think it's pretty cool. This Blast one is also pretty nice. It has Sokko, which is Rush, and then on play, if this has 3 or more Digivolution sources, it gets Blitz. So I was like, how do you do that? Actually, it's a Tamer that sets that up for you, so it's pretty cool that you can just like play it for its hard cost and then get 3 sources and then have Blitz on it too, which is pretty cool, I'd say. Pretty cool. Alright, we have a rare here, I think. I haven't seen some of the archetypes that I really want to see. Oh, this is cool. Justice Kick. So it's basically Rider Kick with Justimon, which is pretty sick. And then we have the yellow tamer, the Akari. So she's also one of the Crossheart tamers. But yeah, the Crossheart stuff looks quite cool. I think if I'm going to build any of it, it's going to be blue. So if anything, I would like to pull some of the blue stuff, but I haven't really been seeing too much of it, to be honest. Oh, this is really nice. Death of the Cannon. So 8 cost, but if you have... if this card is discarded from your deck, you can add it back to your hand. And then choose an opponent's level 6 or lower Digimon, and you destroy it. But if your opponent, if you have 10 or more cards in trash, then you can make it level 7, which is pretty cool. And then, oh, finally, okay, this is a card I was hoping to pull, which is the Blazing Memory Boost. So this is blue support. So it has the usual delay, you know, like get 2 memory effect. But on top of that, it also says, like, when you play it, you look at the top 6 of your deck to find a 2 blue flare cards and add them to your hand, and then it also looks for the Tamer as well and adds it to your hand. So it's a huge searcher, to be honest, but it costs 5, so of course, you know, it's gotta give you quite a lot for that cost, and top 6 at least makes it so that you have a higher chance of hitting the targets, which I think is quite nice, so that's also good. Alright, nothing here. Oh, finally we get one of the male Birdmons. So this is also the save ability is also new, I think, here. So basically, when this is destroyed, you put this under your tamer. So it's kind of like your tamer is like your safety, like safety keep, I guess, for your stuff. And then we have the Minervamon. So this is the new purple stuff. So she has what, Bane, and when your opponent's Digimon is played during your opponent's turn, you can choose a level 4 or lower Digimon from your trash, and you play without paying its cost, but you don't activate any on-place abilities. And when she's deleted, if your opponent has 2 or less Digimon, then you can choose a level 5 or lower Merivamon from your trash and play it without paying its cost. Wow, it's always without paying cost. Crazy. So I think we're about halfway through the box. It's actually taking longer than I thought because there's just a lot of packs. Like in Vanguard, we only have like 16, I think. Oh, there's new plugin C. So, oh, I love this art. This is the Tactimon. The art is super sick and it's just a common, which feels like a crime, to be honest. Like, it looks way too good. And then, oh, nice, we have a rare Shoutmon X5B. So this is the level 6 of the Shoutmons. So as you can see, he has Blocker and Armor Purge. So Armor Purge is a new mechanic for you guys in English that just came out, I think. And then he has the Digicross 2 ability, which says you either put Shoutmon X5 or Beelzebubmon. Basically, either from your... Like, when you would play this card, either from your hand or from your battle area, you put it under this card, and then for each one you put, you minus the cost by that much. So this says Digicross 2, which means you minus the cost by 2 every time. So if you put both of them, you play this for 7. And then when played or when evolved into, you basically choose a Crossheart from one of your Tamer sources and put it under this Digimon. And if he has Beelzebubmon under his sources, you choose a Crossheart level 4 or lower Digimon card from your drop and you play it. So it's honestly pretty good. It's only a rare, and I think the Crossheart deck has some pretty cool functionality about it. It seems like a lot of moving pieces, you know, between your, just between your freaking, like, drop and, your field and everything, just kind of bouncing around, so that's quite cool. And we have the Ramorumon. This is one of the green supports that can't, like, if you don't have a Tamer, it makes you lose memory, which is interesting. Alright, then we have a bunch of nothing. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is the, Kano Weismon. The art is super sick. This is from the Ghost game, right? I'm pretty sure that's where it's from. It looks very sick. I should probably watch Ghost game. Like, if those are the kind of designs I got, then I'm definitely, count me interested, you know? Count me interested. Alright, I'm curious how many SRs we have. Oh, nice. Well, speaking of SRs, we have the Metal Greymon. Looks very different from your Metal Greymon that you're used to, I'm sure. So he has Material Save 2. When he would be deleted, you choose 2 cards from his Digicross condition under him and put them under your Tamer. And then when he's played, he gets Rush. And then if he's Digicrossing until the end of your opponent's next turn, basically it makes it so your opponent's Digimon, like 3 of them cannot attack or block depending on what he has on his sources. So, and the Digicross is like Greymon and Male Birdramon. So Male Birdramon is the one we saw earlier, and then Greymon, you can literally run any Greymon, so pretty cool. Again, blue I'm considering maybe building from this set, so I'm pretty happy, and it looks like you can basically build this deck purely out of stuff in this set, which I think is also a huge bonus. That's something I felt was lacking in the last set. And we have the Greymon too, so this is one of the Greymons that you can play with it, so that's also nice. It's literally made for the deck, but you can also play like the starter deck, like Security Attack +1 Greymon as well, because that's obviously, you know, that also works with virtually anything. So that's quite cool. And then we have the Lotusmon, just a rare. So for green, I think the SR, only one SR for green, I think, in the set. So, but to be honest, green is already pretty damn good with the X antibody stuff right now. And it's not looking to get any worse from this set unless yellow starts running rampant. So that's quite cool. We have the Dekka Greymon, so there's another one of the blue supports. So we're literally getting everything all at once. And luckily, most of them are rares. Just the metal Greymon is a, you know, an SR, so that's quite nice. Moving forward, can we get a Jesmon though? That'd be pretty nice. Jesmon X Antibody. We have a Dark Knightmon, so this is the rare one, not the... Was there an SR one? I think there is. The black-purple one, I think, is SR, if I'm not mistaken. Whoops, one of my packs blew down. Alright, let's see. Memory Gauge, and then we have a bunch of nothing. This is the Shoutmon X4B into Shoutmon X4. This is a rare, yellow and red. I really like his art. Looks much more Gundam-y. So material save 2, and then on play draw 2, and then at the end of its battle, you put all of his his sources under one of your tamers, and then destroy this Digimon. So it's pretty interesting how he just kind of, you know, transfers everything over, and then I guess you go into like one of the level 5 Shoutmons and take those sources back out. So I guess that's pretty cool. I guess that's cool. And we have the yellow. Oh, this is just a rare. I thought this was an SR. So this is the Achilleusmon. So this is another one of these Shoutmon evolution lines, which is, you know, basically every time you see an exercise-themed Digimon, you can assume that it's from the Shoutmon line. So just telling you ahead of time. And here we have, this is the Petiusmon, I guess. This is from Ghost Game as well, so just a rare. Put that over here. And then finally, I think last pack for this box. So I guess you just get 4 hits. 4 hits per box, which is not too bad, to be honest, because it's still, you know, if one of the 4 hits is a secret or a parallel, I mean, that's definitely not something to complain about, so I'll say that much. Oh, here's a screenshot from Ghost Game itself. And then finally we have a Tamer, and oh, that's just a insert. So we have the blue Tamer, so Kiriha. So as you can see, basically in Japanese boxes, we just get 4 hits per box, but I mean, honestly, everything but this is a huge hit for me, so that's pretty good. So that was the first box. Now let's take the next 2 quite quickly and just see what other cool stuff we can pull. Alright, before I move on with the other boxes, I also have this. So this is the update pack, and there's 6 different cards in it. I have, I think, 9 packs, so 3. Yeah, you get 3 per box that you buy, so I don't know what's in this. Let me take a look at it. A bunch of promos. There's a Metal Greymon, War Greymon, Boutmon, Okuamon, Deltamon, and Wizardmon. So let's take a look, I guess, and just open them up real quick before we go through the actual boxes after this. So we have here the... Oh, okay, this is the Metal Greymon from... Oh, this is pretty old. Is this new? I feel like I've seen this art before, but maybe I'm just bugging, so pretty cool. Up next we have the Wizardmon, so for purple. I'm guessing you get one of... There's just 1 card per color, so let's find out. I guess let's see. Oh, you got a foil too. So the Deltamon, what does this do? During your turn, oh, this is like 2 color support. Okay, and then it has -2 like evolution, like what, the evolution cost when you go into like a 2 color or the specific trait, and when it attacks, for each color this Digimon has, so you choose an opponent's 3,000 or less Digimon and then delete it. So that's pretty cool. Can all of them come in foil? I'm guessing they can. That's usually what they do. Then we have the Okuamon for green, so pretty cool. So let's see. It's only 6 types of cards, so it looks like we might get them all. Okay, so you also get them in non-foil. So far we have 4 different types. Let's see if we can pull everything real quick over here. Oh, okay, we got a foil of the Metal Greymon, so that's also nice. So we're just missing blue and purple, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, there we go. Oh, and yellow too, huh? Got the Boutmon. Looks very nice. You do be chilling. Boutmon look really cool in the being Fitbit commercials, that's for sure. And okay, oh, it's this. I feel like I've seen this before. So this is X antibody support too at the same time, isn't it? That's interesting. And then the final pack is going to be, we got 2 foils out of 9 packs. It's going to be just 2 foils. Okay, well, that was nice to see. Interesting to see the cards. I'll read through them at some other point. Just for now, it's time to get into the damn box. Alright, so as always we have the Tamer Pack. Let's see if we get a full art for the red one again. Nope, we get yellow, which is also good. Yellow is usually my second main color, but haven't really been motivated to build yellow here, to be honest. There's been quite a bit of like hybrid still running around in Japan for yellow, but I don't know. Got kind of bored of playing it back at home, so that's the main reason. We have a Sparrowmon. Don't think we saw him during the last box. So it's a level 3. During both players' turns, if you have a Crossheart or Twilight trait Digimon or Tamer, the Digimon gets plus 3k and has the save ability, so it puts itself on the bottom of one of your Tamers, basically, after it's destroyed. Alright, just another Tamer, so basically just skipping along when I see stuff that we've already seen. Now this one's new, I think, the Angolamon. It's level 3, and during your turn, once per turn, when you play a Tamer, you draw 1. So, pretty good. And Inheritance is once per turn, when your opponent's Digimon is arrested during your turn only, you draw 1. So, pretty good ability, I'd say. Of course, don't forget there is the secret Alfamon in this set too. Of course, I've seen some people pulling it, and it goes for a pretty price in card shops here as well. Like, I saw it selling for 150,000 yen. So that's about like $1,000, I guess. Yeah, it's about it's like $1,200 or so. And we have the Metal Greymon. So this is an SR, very nice. So another blue one. So if I can just pull Jesmon GX again, that'd be pretty cool. Can't wait for Jesmon 5Ds and Jesmon Zale and Jesmon Brains. That'll be great. Definitely looking forward to it. And then here we have the Tamer. So this is what the regular one looks like. Honestly, might even look better than the full art. I don't know, the full art this time doesn't look that great to me, so that's just my own take on it though. Oh yeah, this is Legend Arm support, so it's interesting how they focus on Jesmon so much despite both Legend Arms and Jesmon getting a starter deck at the same time. So that's kind of interesting. We have the Justimon, so this is the Justimon Critical Arm. It's only a rare too, which is quite surprising. But damn, look at this damage on the corner, you see that? That's just like straight from the pack. Kind of crazy. Oh yeah, right, I forgot to read over this. So this is the new, just like the Jesmon option, Seikingmeppa. If you have a Royal Knight Digimon in play, you can play this regardless of color. And doing main, so you play 3, pay 3 to play it. You make one of your Digimon active, and then if the Digimon is Jesmon GX, you can use one of its evolve effects. Okay, well, that is a good card for sure. That is a good card for sure. Surprised that I didn't pull one in the last box, but I guess it's an uncommon, so those things are bound to happen, you know? I was hoping to get everything 4 times from these boxes, and oh, that's my first Sistermon Noir too! Okay, hold up, that's a card I definitely wanted to see as well. The Sistermon Noir is insanely good. There's also the first Sistermon, oh sorry, Sistermon CL. Sistermon Noir has been in Japan all the time, and CL is like, this is our first appearance. I wonder if they're gonna make Noir in English finally with this. So when she's played, if it's during your turn, you can choose one of your Royal Knights from hand and evolve into it on one of your other Digimon for free. And then during your turn, once per turn, when one of your Huckmon or Royal Knights evolves, you get Memory +1, which is really good. So you play her for free, evolve into like Jesmon GX or something, and then you get a memory back. So it's like, it's really good. This card is super, super cracked. She also has a really nice parallel, so that is a parallel that you definitely want to pull if possible. So that's big if true. And we have just a Shoutmon X5B. So we haven't actually pulled the cover card of this set yet, so that one's looks very nice. Like, the aesthetic of the Shoutmons does appeal to me because it's like very mecha, so obviously I'm a huge fan of that. But for the moment, until I see them do well at tournaments, like, I don't think I'll actually build a deck. So I'll wait to see if it performs, and then once I see that it performs, I think that's when I'll pull the trigger and actually build the deck myself. Ooh, nice! We pulled the Jesmon X Antibody. That's very cool. So this is one of the cards I definitely wanted to pull. It's quite cheap, so obviously GX is the priority. But it's an SR. It evolves for 0 over a Jesmon, and it has Piercing, which is obviously very cool, and the art looks super sick. And when you evolve into it, you choose a Sistermon from your hand or trash, and you can play it for free. And then if you have a Sistermon, if you have a Jesmon in this his sources, if you have a Sistermon in play, until the end of your opponent's next turn, all of your Digimon can attack your opponent's active Digimon, and all get plus 2000 DP. So it's kind of the opposite of the black one, because that one basically protects everything, whereas he's the one kind of like pushing the aggression and attacking into your opponent's unsuspended stuff, which is quite cool. But I don't know. I don't know how many you want to really play of it. I don't know how much space you have to really play too many copies as well. So that's kind of my main question mark with this card right now. Cool, that was only our second SR pull, so we still have 2 more hits in this box. Oh, I think I felt something. This has a texture. Hold up. We might have a parallel in here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at it. Open this one up slowly. So we have some commons. This is the Monitormon. Oh, come on, don't go out of focus now. Monitormon into Cubimon into Blastmon into... Ooh, we got the secret Shoutmon King version. So yeah, like all the secrets in this box or in this set are red, which is very nice. I'm not sure how good this card is. It's a level 4 for 2 cost evolution. This card is treated as a Shoutmon, and it says when it's played, you choose a Digicross, so Digicross ability card from your trash and add it to your hand. And the next time you Digicross during this turn, he will treat himself as like a one of the materials suitable for it. Then he has the material save 1, and his Digicross 2 is just a card with the Cross Heart ability, so you can reduce his play cost by 2, so that's also pretty nice. So yeah, very good hit. I think again, that's a secret that I'd like to keep. Sounds kind of funny, secret I'd like to keep, but again, I'm not sure if I'll play the deck yet, but, you know, for the time being, I'd like to keep the cards just in case I do. Okay, we have another blue. That's always nice. Let's see if we can pull the Shoutmon SR as well. We haven't seen that one just yet, so definitely lacking on that front. Well, we got the rare. Oh, okay, here's the green SR, so definitely not something I'm looking forward to too much. The Bloom Lordmon. So when you evolve into this, you rest one of your own Digimon, and then if you have like plant or vegetation trait, or like for each of your plant or vegetation trait resting Digimon, you get memory +1. And if you gain 2 or more memory from this effect, you can make him active, and for that turn, he gets piercing. And then during your turn, if you for every 2 rest Digimon you have, this Digimon gets +2 KDP and security attack +1. So there is some OTK potential in this card. I think for green, it's actually pretty cool. But again, I'm not really a green player, so to me that doesn't really say anything, to be honest. And that should be our last hit for this box as well. But of course, let's see. We don't know where that Alfamon might be. And of course, there's plenty of good rares in this box as well that, you know, better pull now than regret later. So this is the new 0 cost option. Look, the art looks really sick. So we have, if you have an Amano Nene, you can play this regardless of color. And then when you play it, you look at the top 3 of your deck, and then you choose a Dark Knightmon from your trash and play it by paying its cost. And if you played a card with a Digicross ability by this effect, you can choose Digicross cards for it, for that card from your trash as well. So honestly, seems really good in theory already, even without like necessarily playing the card or the deck. Just, you know, the things written on this are really good, especially being 0 cost. That's always feels a little bit abusable, right? So always want to watch out for that. All right, then we finally have, oh no, we do have a 5th hit. So this is the Sakuyamon Miko mode. I didn't even know this was an SR. I thought it was just a rare. So this is actually a pretty good card for Sakuyamon. When you evolve into it, you choose a plugin from your hand, or an option that is cost 5 or lower, and you can play it for free. And instead of putting it to trash after you play the option card, you put it on top of your security stack, which is really, really good. And then when she attacks, you can evolve into Sakuyamon from your hand for 1 cost, which is very, very good. So, good Sakuyamon support. Wait, yeah, these are all SRs. Okay, I guess you can get 5 hits sometimes. I did not know that. But yeah, pretty good box. Now let me clean up and open up the last one. All right, final box. Let's get into it. Praying to hit the last Jesmon GX. I'm pretty happy we've been hitting the secrets, because they are cards I want. You know, better than getting parallel I don't really care about and then just having to, you know, sell them. Obviously, that's better this way. Let's see what Tamer we got in the last pack as well. And it's blue. Okay, so I feel like we hit colors that I like all the way throughout, so I can't complain about that either. Alright, and now let's get into it. Ooh, nice. We pulled arguably the best yellow SR, the Venusmon. So she's pretty good. She says, when you evolve into her, until the end of the opponent's next turn, all of your opponent's Digimon lose security attack -1. So that's like a blanket effect. All of them lose security -1. And then during the opponent's turn, all of your opponent's Digimon with their security attack ability, they cannot attack this Digimon, and they cannot use their on attack abilities or their on evolve abilities. So that's like a huge damper on a lot of the super aggressive decks, like the X antibody ones especially. So I think she's really, really good. Her art is definitely, you know, not sure if I'd say it's for the boys and girls, for the good boys and girls, as they put it. I'm sure y'all remember that little Twitter fiasco from a couple, I guess it's been a month by now, right? But yeah, so that's, you know, interesting. Interesting. Oh my god! Yo! We done did it. We done did it. We pulled Jesmon X Antibody Parallel. Wow. That's insane. So it's the exact same card as you guys saw earlier, but in parallel. Damn, I literally just nearly like spat out my drink when I was opening this. Holy hell. That goes so hard. Like the plasma thing here is like radiating. That's so cool. That's insane. So yeah, it's literally the exact same Jesmon X antibody, but Oh my god. These pulls have been really, really good. I literally cannot complain whatsoever. The only thing that could top that is like the secret in parallel, but I'm pretty sure we cannot get 2 parallels in one box. Oh, nice. So we finally pulled another SR, so I've been just cracking packs open left and right here. There's a Dark Nightmon X Antibody. The art is super sick, so it's black and purple, and it can evolve from a Dark Nightmon for 4. And when it evolves, you choose a Dark Nightmon X Antibody, like other than Dark Nightmon X Antibody, black or purple Digimon card, and add it to your hand from your trash. And then if you have a Dark Nightmon or an X Antibody in his sources, you destroy one of the opponent's Tamers, or you just destroy a Tamer and make him active. And when he's destroyed, you choose a Dark Nightmon from your trash and play without paying his cost. So honestly, it's a really, really good card. Like, this is genuinely very, very nice. Oh, nice, we got another one of these. I'm getting more excited about uncommons than anything else right now. Alright, can we pull a Sistermon, please? I haven't seen the Sistermon CL yet, which is slightly bothering me. Oh, nope, we get another one of the green SR, so this is the Bloomlordmon. That might be our last SR for the box. I hope it's not. I'd like to see a Grunkuaga if possible. Not Grunkuaga, sorry. I always forget the name. The Chad that helps Jesmon. That one. Do we get it? No, we get a Sistermon. Nice. Alright, cool. That's 2 down at least. So I'm pretty happy about that, not gonna lie. Alright, and final pack. Let's see if we have anything special in here. Or if we end on a sad note. We have... Nope, just another rare. So, pretty cool. Good boxes overall. Like, we got really good parallels. We got some really amazing secrets as well. And it was nice to open up some Japanese packs for a change too, because of course, you know, the ratios are very different. And put the Tamer away here. As you can see, we have 3 SRs. Some of them were some really good hits. And then of course we have the Jesmon X Antibody parallel, which I'm really happy to have. So honestly, this is a huge win. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is it for this opening of Digimon Set 10. I hope you guys over in the English side are enjoying Set 8. Not gonna promise it too much content because I'm focusing more on the second channel these days, but look out for Digimon stuff on maybe other people's channels, who knows. And of course, keep up with me on my Twitter, main channel, etc, etc. All of that is in the description. Also, if you want to get some Digimon cards yourself, make sure to head over to parkage.com. My discount code has changed to PK different, so make sure you use that now. But the 5% discount still applies, so make sure you make use of it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.